Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Kyle Harrison. What do you look for here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Way inside.
Oh. Oh.
3-1 is on the way. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Freeland should have this one. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Mookie Betts, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And another ball. Out to short. Throw over to Bowers. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Two down, bases empty. There's Freddie Freeman now. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Good eye right there. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, number 63. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
This one in the air, center field. One away.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Bryce Terang in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses. Ball 2. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
3-0 down. There's the strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And now it's William Contreras on the ground, and that's just foul. That one missed. The 1-1. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Runner goes again. On the ground to short. Betts fires over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 22, Christian.
And now it's Christian Yelich.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Strike 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Let's go, Christian.
Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Oh, look at the stop to first. Throw not nearly in time. He's safe. So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes under it. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, And one left. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Brewers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Let's go, Brewers! Let's go, Kyle.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that is low for ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
1 down. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Hit on the ground, might be 2. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first.
He's out.
And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at second.
Whoa!
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Pages around third. He scores to tie it up. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one ripped, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-2 now.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw over to Bowers. That ends the inning. Dodgers with a run scoring double. All even at 1 apiece. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
second.
for the
Now here's
Brewers,
Jake
the
Bauers.
first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauers.
That's a ball.
And another ball. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And that
No,
misses
that's a ball.
upstairs now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. The 3-1. And a foul ball. That one misses.
That's off the corner.
So a
Take it back.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not
Batting
always
seventh,
easy
the right
laying off a
fielder, number
3-2
10.
pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Freeland.
Now it's the right fielder, Sal Freeland. And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw sails over, is headed first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
First and second, no outs. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. That one at 95, missed up top, ball one. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground to the left. Muncy tossed to second, to first, double play. Nicely done.
Batting
Oh,
ninth,
man, what a
the first
smooth
baseman,
double
number
play.
6,
That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Hamilton.
Here's the third baseman, David Hamilton.
That's a ball.
Tied up here in the early going. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Play made, that ends the inning. We played 2 full innings and we're tied 1-1. Back here at American Family Field, on to the third inning. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Yo, 1.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Alex Call. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. 0-1 down.
Nope, that's away.
This one in the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie digs in here. 0 for 1 so far. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my
That's out
bubblegum
the
card. You see
corner.
how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can
Ball,
really
outside.
sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Freddie Freeman lurking in the on-deck circle. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, called strike. Now 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Draws the walk there.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie.
2 outs, runner at first. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Here's your 1.
Oh. Oh.
Betts off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball. Kyle Tucker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2. In the air to left center. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Up next to the Dodgers.
That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning
Okay.
it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2.
Owen.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a ground ball. Terang. And the inning is over. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1.
Now pitching for
Bottom
the
half of the third, and they bring in a new
65,
pitcher, Paul Gervais. He's
Gervais.
making his second appearance of the season. So here's the Brewers
Leading off
DH,
for the Brewers,
Jackson
the
Chourio.
designated hitter,
Flied to
Jackson
center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Rio.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Tap foul at the plate. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
This is Bryce Terang. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Gervais, a 6'10" right-hander. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. In the air, left field. Fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Oh.
And a 1-0. That catches the corner. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. On the ground, right side. Kim throws to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
Runner at third, 2 away. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Chopper to second. Kim. The throw to first. And that is the inning. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball 2.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13.
Here comes Max Muncy. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Another 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Pages gets his lead at first. Nobody out. To third, Hamilton. Over to Terang. 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. That ends the frame. Dodgers go down quietly. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Tied 1-1. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the fourth, Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Garrett Mitchell.
Going along. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers getting ready to hit. Walked his first time. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through that high fastball. Oh, 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit my pitch. Thank you, mate.
Next for the Brewers, the right fielder.
Go ahead,
number
run
10,
on base. Sal Frelick digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That's the ball.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. One, two now.
Oh. Straighten him up a little bit.
That one a little bit high, and it's a full count. Joey Ortiz up next for the Brewers. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Vesia, the lefty, warming up as well. 1-1 now. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a bouncer. Betts whips it to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Next for the Brewers, David Hamilton. Grounded out his first time.
Number 6, David Hamilton.
Oh.
Ball out there on the mound. He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Man on second, 2 down. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Jackson Chourio in the Milwaukee on deck circle. And ball 4 to aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter.
And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Center field. Pajes settles under this one. Brings it in. That is the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 4. It's the Brewers 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
No, that's a ball.
I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And a 1-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Hitting in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Long run. Nice grab. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kyle Harrison won't go any further tonight. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for the
New
Brewers,
pitcher now, Jake
number
Woodford.
41.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Alex Call will hit next. Runner takes off on the ground to third. Throw over to Bowers. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for LA. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now to
Dodgers,
start the bottom of the
number
fifth, and
49,
taking over on the mound, Blake Trinan.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter, Jackson Chourio.
Nope, outside.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Let's go, Jackson.
Ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
So up next, Bryce Terang.
A walk, and he's also singled.
That's out the corner. Ball 2.
That
Nope.
one
Ball 3.
misses. Ball 3. And he walked
Take
him
your
on
bait.
4 pitches.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here's the catcher, William Contreras, has grounded out a couple of times. Pitch kicks away. And the runner stays where he is. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to
On the
second.
tag, you're out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in Milwaukee, started the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Freddie Freeman. Out to short, Ortiz. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. The Brewers leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Woodford, the tall righty, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. The 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Way outside, and the count is 1-1. Late with the swing there. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Tucker over at first with one away. What a stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Alex Vesia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's Yelich at the dish.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Next offering is fouled back. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Brewers.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Number 5, Garrett.
Yelich goes. Pitch outside.
That's away.
Safe in second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike. Vesia. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. And a 1-1. Foul ball there. And a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Outside low, full count now. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Bowers in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a pop-up. Smith settles underneath it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. He's 2 for 2.
That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Oh.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's in there at the knees. Frelick wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. The new pitcher in the game, Edgardo Henriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Gas, triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Yelich, the lead runner at second. Frelick on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Brewers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Trevor McGill.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Well, 1-run game. Digging in, Max Muncy.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And that one almost hit him. Looking to get the tying run on base.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. That one at triple digits.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Swings through that one for strike 2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Out of here. And that funky Muncy hits one out. And we are starting over.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Will Smith to the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
0-1 now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras takes it in for the out. One away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one fouled off. The 0-1.
Oh, 0-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Handles, throws to first, and there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Hesung Kim.
Hesung Kim now at the plate. 1 for 2.
No, that's a ball.
And now
Ball 2.
2-0. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a strike. Just missed. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at American Family Field, set for the last half of the 7th. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers.
Hamilton.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Oh, and 2 now. That one is upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's off the inside corner, and the count's full.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
3-2 now. And he walked him. And he heads down to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Here's the Brewers pinch runner, Luis Rengifo. And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And that's in for a strike. Swing and he popped it up. Betts under this one. And there's two away.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, Williams.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Edgardo Henriquez out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
A new arm into the game, the righty, Jonathan Hernandez. This is his first appearance of the season. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The Dodgers trying to keep this a 2-2 game. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Nope, that's high.
Swing and a pop-up. Fair ball around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now it's Christian Yelich. Oh, look at the stop. What a play. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to begin the 8th. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's Betts.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And there's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Abner Uribe, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Hall also getting ready. Go with the shift on, hits right into it. Throw short, hops him at first, can't come up with it. He's safe.
Just not enough on that throw to get it all the way across the infield in the air, and unfortunately he didn't get the bailout he needed over there at first.
One down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 3. That's a base hit, and a go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Making a move at first. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner. Dalton rushing. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. And that is out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Up the middle. Nice grab. The feed for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, number 5.
Mitchell.
Oh.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jake Bauers, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Move to second, and he's back in safely. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Next for the Brewers, Sal Freeland.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Man at second. Trying to bunt his way on. Gets it to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Ortiz in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the 0-1. Fought off foul. Mitchell on third with 2 out.
Oh.
One and 2 here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs with a runner at third. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Kim out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back, and here
number
comes the
45,
closer, Abner Uribe.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Ripped on a line. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Muncy digs in. He's already homered here in this one. First offering way inside, almost got him. The 1-0.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Here's a 2-0. Ripped towards third. Throw over to Bowers. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Strike. Woo.
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches. The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 down, nobody on.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Stays alive. Got him, and that'll do it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.